I think the biggest challenge of the film was that there was so much going on and you wanted to be at the right place at the right time. And luckily with Famau and these other, and Mohammed with Lamcot, you know, if there was a hatching, if there was a tag and release, if there was something happening, if I was in town, if I was in Shayla, then they would give me a call and I would be able to sort of document the thing. Also, I was lucky to go to the new port where they're building the new port building, and we had a very interesting driver, and we ended up putting him on camera, Zane. He had a lot to say, and it was just interesting to get everybody's perspective on what the new port's going to do, the impact, the effect. Even the veterinarian, Roland Miner, you know, had a nice perspective on it. I think the most amazing thing about this film is that it was just a complete gift. When I look back at all the things that happened, it was just a gift. For example, take the dead turtle shot, that dead turtle carcass that's in the film. You know, the night before I was walking the beach and I found that dead turtle carcass. I just hoped that no one was going to nick it over the night because they might have taken it for the shell or some value. But I went back early the next morning with my camera gear and there was the turtle shell and the dead turtle rotting, and it was just a gift that we shot that shot. I mean, it could easily not have washed up on shore. I think Odo himself is an incredible character. You look at his face and you look at his body and his brother. I mean, you know, you just can't find those kind of characters, and he was just an amazing gift. And I think that's the main takeaway for me. I never would have pursued this, and it just found its way to me, and maybe I was the one to tell it. And I didn't even know I was going to tell it, or that I was the one. But I was there, and it presented itself and came my way, and yeah, I think it was a film for me to make and a story for me to tell. On the last day of the shoot, we needed this one shot. We needed to get a turtle swimming underwater, a grown turtle, adult turtle, swimming down Mandatoto, the channel at Mandatoto Reef. And you know, we had all the interviews in the can, and you know, we had all of this great footage, but we still didn't have enough organic underwater footage of a beautiful turtle just swimming in the water. So we got up early, and I went back to Mandatoto. It was the last day of my lease of my place in LAMU, so I was going to be out. And I really needed this shot, I really needed this footage. Luckily, Jahawi Bertoli, who happens to be a world-class underwater photographer, he's involved with Paponi Hotel, and so Carol arranged Jahawi to come with me and China, and we took the Paponi boat up to Mandatoto for one last shot at getting a free-range turtle. And we swam for an hour, and I was so waterlogged, and the mask didn't fit right, and I had snot and water up my nose, and the snorkel, and I was just waterlogged, and I was ready just to call it, just get in the boat and go, you know what, forget it. And I went, no, David, this is your last chance. You've got to suck it up, and you just got to go. You got to get back in the water, and you got to look for that turtle. This is your last chance. The tide was coming in, clock was ticking, so I went back underwater, snorkeling around, and sure enough, within 5 minutes, this turtle came down the channel. And I shot him, and then Jahawi shot him, and then Sheena shot him also. And it was such a gift from God to get this last turtle on the last day. And then I saw Jahawi about 3 months later, and he said, yeah, that was the last turtle he had seen up there in Mandatoto. So it was just really incredible. You know, in filmmaking, a lot of times people that make films talk about divine accidents. When you have a plan, you have a shooting schedule, you have bad weather, something happens, you have to change locations, you have to do this, something different. So yeah, this was clearly a divine accident that we got this turtle on the last day. It was fantastic.